friends, we're here at Universal today to check out some exciting new changes at the parks. There's a bunch of new food, including a brand new drink in the Wizarding World that you have to see. There's also some new merch that Universal released for the upcoming 25th anniversary of Islands of Adventure, and even some changes to some existing attractions that we haven't had a chance to experience yet. We cannot wait to spend the day in the park, so why don't you guys come hang out with us?
So we just got into the parks, and since we're going to be here all day, we had to activate the Freestyle Cup. So Anna actually went over there and got us some DC, some Diet Coke. We are living life on the edge lately, so it's the time of year where our annual passes expire, and we don't know when. So we're just like, every time we come through here, it's just like roulette. We don't know if we're going to get rejected from the parks. And yeah, there are ways that we could check to see when that expiration date is, but what's the fun in that? I just want to show up and be forced to go to guest services and renew the pass.
It's actually been a while since we've been to the parks. So we were out of town this past weekend, and then the weekend before that, I was out of town, and then 2 weekends before that, we were both out of town, and then there's a chance that we're going to be out of town next week to go to Universal Hollywood. So things have been a little crazy, and we haven't had a lot of time to spend here at Universal. However, the last time we were here, it was Mardi Gras. It is no longer Mardi Gras, but the snack cart where like I filled up our cup and got Diet Coke, they still have the waffles. So during Mardi Gras, they had like the Liege waffles. They still have the same cookie butter one, but they don't have like the French onion one. It's now like strawberry. But the important thing is that they still have that everything pretzel, because that's the best pretzel. It's the second best pretzel other than the pizza pretzel at the parks. Hey, Beetlejuice.
How are you, man?
How are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm still dead.
That's okay. You look great. The stripes are really doing it for you.
Thank
you know?
you. It's very slimming, I think.
I agree. Yeah. I'm a big fan too. Did you hear what Beetlejuice said?
No, what did he say?
So you had the camera, and he looked at you and he goes, "What's he doing? Filming the sequel?"
So over at Central Park Crepes, a couple months ago, our beloved brisket crepe, it disappeared. It made way for a seasonal offering for Mardi Gras, but now that Mardi Gras is gone, we were hoping the brisket crepe would return. But instead, we got a new crepe, one that's a little bit harder to say. So this is the chopped tripletta, and I think it's tripletta for triple because it's roast pork, smoked ham, and grilled beef. I'll be honest, before even trying it, I'm going to judge it just because we love the brisket crepe so much. It's always exciting to get new crepes. But when it comes at the expense of your favorite meal in the parks, this thing has some big shoes to fill. Also, normally we eat our Central Park crepes in Central Park, but it's closed down. I don't really know what's going on. I hope it's that they're working on the lagoon. You can see that they're working on the lagoon, but I hope that there's a show coming because I've missed the lagoon show so much. Like, it's one of my favorite things here at Universal, and we didn't have a lagoon show for HHN last year, so I just hope that's what's going on over there. We need that back. So let's try this chopped tripletta. Triple ta. It's like a Pokemon, triple ta. As a connoisseur of crepes, and especially all crepes here, because there's never been a crepe that we haven't had at Central Park Crepes. I feel very well versed in crepeology. And I really like this one. Is it the brisket crepe? No. But it has sort of very similar in taste. So it says it's like a mayo ketchup that's on there, but the mayo ketchup has very similar notes as that like barbecue sauce. It's not the same, but it has very similar. And then the meat, like, I know there's 3 different kinds of meat, but it all kind of just tastes like the same meat that's in the brisket crepe, which would, I guess, be brisket. And none of this is brisket. But yeah, no, it's good. It's not the brisket crepe. So I hope that they eventually bring that back. Because right now there's only one savory option. So it's this and then 2 other crepes. So you have a cookie butter crepe and then like a strawberry hazelnut crepe, which has been there for forever. The cookie butter crepe, I know it looks new. It's been on the menu before and it's really good. So like if there's a dessert one you want to try, I would try that one. I'm interested to see what you think about this one.
I'm losing potato sticks. They're on my legs. I can't really grab it either because like this thing it's a mess. I'm gonna go ahead and save that one from falling. So what I was so upset about when I learned that the brisket crepe didn't return is the sauce that was on it. It was so good. So the fact that Tyler said it's reminiscent gives me hope, but definitely there's a high standard that this needs to stick to. Equally as messy as previous crepes. It's good, but it's not the brisket crepe. Like I do miss that flavor. There was just something in that one that was so special. Like the way all the flavors came together was just magical. This one is good. I like the crispy potato because a lot of the time in the crepes, you're lacking texture like that. So I think that's a good addition. I also like the sort of salad aspect on the top, and then you have the meats on the bottom. It's really hard to get a bite of all three meats at one time because they're kind of in different places in the crepe. It's good. I'll definitely get it again, but fingers crossed that the brisket crepe returns eventually. So we came over here to check out ET because that's one of the attractions with some changes to it, but we haven't seen the progress on DreamWorks Land in forever, and it looks amazing. Like Shrek's hut, it has all the foliage around it. You can tell that the roller coaster is completely painted. There are also some spiders up there. I've never seen the trolls, so I don't really know where those come in, but I thought that was kind of interesting. The signs say that it's supposed to come summer of 2024, so that is this summer. Summer starts pretty soon. Like it's starting to get hot. I'm sweating. It is getting close to summertime, and I'm super excited for this place to open. Also, I will be first in line to talk to Donkey when it reopens. I have missed Donkey so much. He is the best meet and greet at the parks. He's so funny, like he's unhinged, and I need him in my life. Donkey! So cute. I love it. I had no idea that they were doing like meet and greets out in front of this sign. It totally makes sense with DreamWorks Land coming, but she is so cute. Like I said, I've never seen the Trolls like movies or TV show. I don't even know like what there is out there. I haven't seen it. I have no idea who that is, but I'm gonna guess her name just based on her appearance. The only other troll that I know is Guy Diamond, so I'm gonna guess that her name is Sparkles because she had some sparkles on her.
So you went with Sparkles. I'm going to go with Tracy. Just straight up Tracy.
That's the name of our car. We were both wrong. Her name's Poppy, which makes sense. But I guess those are poppy flowers on her headband. You know, they're flowers. It's Poppy. I love this ride. I'm so excited. It's been way too long since we've ridden it, and like this ride just makes me happy. Like you can't be in a bad mood when you're riding ET.
I don't know what I was expecting, but I think I was expecting more. It's just like LED lights. It looks great. Like we said, you don't mess with perfection, so I didn't want there to be too many changes. There's just like some LED lights. It looks like every teenage TikToker's bedroom at this point, just like the LEDs that change colors. Looks like my little nephew's bedroom or whatever. But yeah, not too much has changed in there. Still a great ride. Still one of the best rides. You don't mess with perfection, so it's fine. I think I was expecting a little bit more.
Riding ET made me realize two things. Number one, the AC on that ride is fantastic. Like it's cold, it's dark in there, it feels so good. And number two, it's really starting to get hot. It's not nearly as hot as it's gonna be in like 2 months, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm just gonna melt into a puddle. Like I'm ready to break out the pants fan now, and it's April, so July's gonna hit hard.
We've now made our way over here to London to head inside of Diagon Alley to their main restaurant, which is the Leaky Cauldron, to try one of their 2 new food items. And actually, I've already had one of them a couple weeks ago, but we had a friend tell us that the one that we're gonna try today is much better, and it's a friend that we trust, so we're excited to try that. It's been a while since there's been new food at the Leaky Cauldron.
I love this place. It makes me so happy walking in here. Like the decor, it's so immersive. I feel like I'm in the Wizarding World. But when we walked up, we looked at like the menu outside, and the item that we're wanting to get wasn't on the menu. We started to panic a little bit, thinking that like they'd already taken it off because the other new item that Tyler has tried was on there. But thankfully I checked the mobile order and it was there. And then there's also like a digital menu inside the queue and it was there as well. So we have ordered, we're waiting for it to show up.
I actually love the ordering system here. Like, you get to pick where you want to sit, as long as it's open. I guess you could share a table with somebody, but they might not appreciate it. And then you just scan the little QR code through the universal app, and they bring it right out to you. This is becoming more popular at a lot of the restaurants, but I remember a time when you used to have to wait in line, and you were basically waiting for just a table, and then they would come take your order. This just seems so much more efficient. Like, I love this system so much more.
I can't believe our food is already here. We've been sitting down for like 2 minutes and it's already arrived. But this is the Hunter's Chicken. So it's bacon wrapped chicken breast with barbecue gravy, Monterey and cheddar cheese blend, English minted peas, pea tendrils, and wedge fries. Not wedge fries, these are potato wedges, not french fries. There's a hill I will die on. So the other food item that Tyler has already tried is the vegan curry. He really liked it. He said it was a little bit on the sweet side for him for a savory dish, but it is really good. So if you're looking for a vegan option, that is a great one. And when this came out, I expected it to be bigger. So there is another chicken dish in the Wizarding World. I think it's over at the Three Broomsticks, and it's like bone-in chicken, and it is massive. This thing was like $17, $18. I'm not sure what the price of the other one is, but for that much, this better be good. It pretty much tastes like exactly what it sounds like from the menu. So it's barbecue chicken with some bacon in there. The first bite that I got didn't have any bacon on it, but I could really taste it on the second bite. It's good. It's not like outrageous, but what I do like about it is that it's grilled chicken or like baked chicken. You know, it's not like fried, and so it feels healthier and lighter than a lot of options here at the park. Like, I could see this being like a go-to when we're here and filming and not specifically trying food and don't want to eat something that's like terrible for you.
I do love that you described it as healthy. There's bacon wrapped all around it. Like, right when I think of healthy, I just go like spinach, carrots, bacon. It's kind of in that order. That's my pillar of health. It is kind of basic. Like, it's not bad in any bad way. And to be honest, it's a pretty good piece of grilled chicken, and there's not many good grilled chicken options in the park. Like, everything that I like as far as chicken in the park seems to be fried, so I do appreciate that. It tastes very much like something you would cook at home, right? Like, this is like home cooking. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd give it like a 6. And I think I would give the vegan curry like a 7.5. So I don't personally like this one as much as the vegan curry, but if you like chicken, and everybody loves chicken, I think you'll enjoy this.
Neither one of us ate the peas on that meal like at all. Tyler took a bite of them, but that was it. But we did eat all of the chicken and all of the wedges, so I feel like that dish would be way better if you could just get like double fries and no peas. Like, no peas at all.
You just called them fries.
Wedges.
No.
They're potato wedges.
You called them fries. You called them fries.
They're wedges.
And you once...
They're not fries.
You have finally proven my point. Those are fries.
They're not fries. They're wedges. Anywho, since we're in the Wizarding World, I feel like we should see if like the butterbeer ice lolly / popsicle or whatever it is has finally showed up. Like, we're more than halfway through butterbeer season and we haven't seen the first sign of that, but I'm dying to try it. Like, it sounds so good. So like, fingers crossed that maybe today is the day. Today is not that day. The ice lolly is still nowhere to be found, unfortunately. So we did get this butterbeer caramel. This thing is delicious. This is like the third time we've gotten one of these, and we eat the whole thing every time. Like, it's so good. It tastes like butterbeer, but it's not too much. You still get the caramel. Big fan of this. So if you're here while butterbeer season is going on, make sure you try this. And if you find that ice lolly, let us know, because we need it.
Can we just talk a minute about the ice lolly popsicle thing? I'm not gonna hold grudges, but I was promised. I guess I wasn't promised. They said it should be here, so I guess that's not a promise. But I expected that to be here already.
Yeah. Same.
When did it get announced? It was like.
It's been like a month ago.
Was it in March?
It was.
What day is it? Hold on. Let me look at my. Tuesday, April 16th is the day. And I haven't had this ice all. If you're going to promise me, of all people, once again, I said promise. I know you didn't promise. If you're going to tell me that I'm going to have another butterbeer thing to try.
That's close to frozen?
You can't do that to me. It's like holding a sausage over a dog's face and being like, oh, and then eating it. You can't do that.
Twosomes. If you haven't seen that video, you should go watch it after this one. Stay for this one. But we tried every single milkshake. There's, spoiler alert, there's 14 and they're massive. I didn't want to eat for like a day and a half after that. It was crazy. But I honestly don't know the last time I've seen you in your feels that much, especially on such like a beautiful day. Like, it's not very busy here. It's such a nice day to be in the parks, but you're all in your feels over that butterbeer thing.
You cannot promise me butterbeer and not deliver.
We made our way over to Islands of Adventure, and we're gonna head into the Island Trading Company to check out the 25th anniversary merch. We've seen it on socials and it looks so good. They do sell all of it in Universal Studios, but we felt like it was only right, since it is the Islands of Adventure anniversary merch, to come to Islands of Adventure to see it. Ta-da!
That was aggressive.
It was. This is the anniversary merch. I love this design so much. So they have it in a t-shirt, a little like tumbler mug, and a zip-up jacket. I love this t-shirt, but I don't really wear red because it clashes with my hair. I have a feeling Tyler's gonna get this though, but it says like 25th anniversary on the side, and it's got dueling dragons and Dudley Do-Right. I love that they have like some of the originals. I'll be honest, I didn't have a clue who this character was. I did have to ask Tyler because I've never seen the Dudley Do-Right cartoon, and I was completely unaware of who that character was. But still, I love it. They crushed it with this design. So I just checked the price of both of these, and I'm not gonna lie, they both surprised me, but for different reasons. So you guys can play along. But Tyler, I want you to guess which one you think is more expensive. You think it's this one? You're close. They're the exact same price. Both of these are $27. That feels like a good deal for like a Universal shirt. Like, I feel like that's not a bad price for this shirt, but I feel like that's a little on the pricey side for this tumbler. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just like, it shocked me that they're the exact same price.
I absolutely love it. I love anniversary merch. Like, we went to Animal Kingdom without realizing it was the 25th anniversary. I got anniversary merch there. But Islands of Adventure has a special place in my heart, so I'm getting everything. Actually, I probably won't get the zip because it's 9,000 degrees, but I'm getting the shirt and the tumbler before we leave today. 100%. They're not going to run out, but I've got to have them. They also had a Dueling Dragon shirt in there, and it's the same design from Halloween Horror Nights, just without the Halloween Horror Nights logo, which is fine. I really liked the shirt design, but 25 years. Like, it's just almost hard to believe, because this place has been home to so many memories for us, and the fun that we've had here. And I remember the first time I came to Universal, this place didn't even exist. It opened shortly after you were born. Like, this is like 25 years for a theme park is amazing. And then with Epic coming up, we've just got like so much new stuff to explore. And if I'm here in 25 years, I don't know whether that'll be true or not, but I guess it'd have to be 26 because Epic's not open until next year. But like, you'll have 25th anniversary for Epic. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just crazy to me because I love these parks, and seeing that we're celebrating like huge anniversaries, it's insane. Like, the 40th for Studios will be coming up soon, and we're about to head out for the 60th of the tram tour in Hollywood. It's just crazy. Time really does seem to fly by. Like, it really does. Like, it's been almost 2 years since we've been down here. I don't know. All this to say, I love the parks. I love the theme parks, and I love to see like what has changed. Like in the last year, we've lost Poseidon's Fury and some of the original attractions here, and it's crazy to think about what will be different here in 25 more years. I'm not trying to get sentimental. It is just really. The only word that comes to mind is crazy. Like how far we've come, and we're not at the anniversary yet. So May 28th, 1999.
I was close.
Is when it opened its doors. And I hope there's a big celebration here.
Yeah.
Like, I really hope there's a huge celebration for its birthday.
We finally made our way over to Hogsmeade. This is what I have been the most excited about all day. So like I said in the very beginning, there's a brand new drink here in the Wizarding World, and it's not just any drink, it is an alcoholic drink at the Hog's Head Bar, and I cannot wait to try it. So this is the Bucks Fizz, and it might look like a fancy drink or a fancy cocktail, but it's just a mimosa. And I'm gonna be honest, when I first heard the name Bucks Fizz, I was like, oh, Buckbeak, like it's probably named after Buckbeak. It's not. The bartender told me that Bucks Fizz is just what they call mimosas in the UK. So it's just mimosa. I have already taken a little sip of it, and it is a very good mimosa. I like mine more orange juice than champagne, and it's definitely that way. It doesn't taste like there's a ton of champagne in here, but this thing is delicious, and it looks so cute.
So after you found out what the difference was, I had to look it up. There is a difference, sort of. So a mimosa is equal parts champagne and orange juice, while a Bucks Fizz, what this is 2 parts champagne, 1 part orange juice. So it's also kind of funny because you said you like this more than a mimosa because it tasted more like orange juice when it should taste more like champagne, because 2 is more than 1. I'm just not an alcohol person. Tastes like fingernail polish for me. With pulp.
I guess I just like the type of champagne that they've used in here, because this is legitimately the best mimosa that I have ever personally had. Getting kind of tired of this though. It's cute, but it gets in the way. This is a small lid, so this thing needs to go.
I don't think it's edible. It's not bad though. You know what I wish they would do? More themed drinks. Like, you thought this was about Buckbeak. I just broke it. I'm so sorry. Trash can. I wish they did more. You thought this was about Buckbeak, but it turns out it's just a mimosa. Give me like a Buckbeak beer. That's the only. I don't really like beer. It's the only beer I could think of. A Buckbeak brandy. Those are alcohols. I don't really know anything. Cedric Diggory cider. A Harry Potter porter. I'm out of drinks. A Albus Dumbledore alcohol. All right, I don't have any more. I'm done. While Anna is finishing her pulpy fingernail polish remover, we're about to go ride Kong. And about, what would you say, a month ago? I'd say a month ago.
Something like that,
yeah. They decided to take away the 3D glasses on Kong, which seems like a mistake. We haven't ridden it yet to make a decision. But since we were talking about going to ride Kong, we were trying to think. And maybe y'all know better than us because you watch the videos. When's the last time we rode Kong? Like, we both think it's been over a year.
It's been forever.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Because we already sort of boycotted it because it doesn't go outside anymore, and like one of my favorite parts is that it goes outside, and now all of a sudden there's no glasses either.
Yeah.
I think it'll be really weird.
I agree.
We normally take the glasses off to see the animatronic at the end, so that'll still be cool.
Yeah.
But like, I think the dinosaur seems like it'll fall flat.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be way less immersive.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, when they took the 3D glasses away from Minions, I was not a fan of it. Like, I have literally
We've ridden it like 5 times since.
Maybe, if that. And we don't ride it. Like, I used to actually really enjoy that ride, even though it's made for kids. But now that they've taken the glasses away, I just don't enjoy it in the same way. So, yeah, I'm very curious to see. But my expectations are less high than normal.
Would you say they're... I was trying to think of a Kong pun, and I decided to just turn the camera off instead of dealing with my social anxiety. But as we were walking over here, did you notice the crowds, like the wait times for the rides? So Haggard's was like 60 minutes, which is like nothing.
Dang.
And then Velocicoaster, that's the one. It was 50 minutes. It's just that we're in that little lull right after spring break, and before those birds flew really close. Before summer kicks off.
Yeah.
So there's like a 2 or 3 week window where it's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's getting hotter. Like it's been a hot one today.
Yeah.
I wish it was still in the 70s, but at least the crowds are good right now.
If you're curious why I'm laughing, it's because I go, this is a nice glass, and Tyler goes, wouldn't it be a nice plastic? I did for a moment think that it might actually be glass, but it's not. It's just, yeah, it doesn't sound, yeah. It's just really thick plastic. This is some of the like nicer, drinkware plastic that I've had.
Drinkware?
What am I supposed to call it? Plastic cups? It's great.
Okay, so we walked and we talked a little bit and sort of discussed it, and we ended up even riding it twice because our first ride, the audio was off the whole time. It's just not good. Like, I won't say it's a bad ride. It's not a bad ride.
Yeah.
But it's not nearly as good as it used to be. Like, the 3D really helped certain scenes.
I agree. So, I mean, the ride in and of itself is essentially the same.
Yeah.
But the difference is that the quality of the screens looks a lot worse because it's meant for 3D and you don't have the 3D glasses. It's not as bad as like the old school 3D where you had like the red and the blue lens and it like was almost double. It's not that bad, but it's sort of like it's blurry where it's not made to be seen without 3D.
So it aged the ride significantly because the ride just opened in 2017. And when I said just, like I started doing math in my head, and that's a lot longer. It's 2017 or 2018?
Yeah.
17.
I don't know.
17. And so that's a lot longer than, like, I thought it was for a second. But still, like, it put years on it just by taking the 3D away. I really hope it's, like, a temporary thing.
I agree.
Like, I really hope that they decide to bring it back. I don't know what they could be doing. Maybe they're changing some things up or whatever. I hope it's temporary because I do feel like we don't ride that ride very often anyways.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'll ride it
even less
at this point because it is real. I didn't know how bad it would hurt. I thought it would hurt it, but it really suffers from not having the glasses.
So I did fact check you on what year Kong opened. I almost said Fast and Furious, but Kong, same thing. And it was 2016. So you're close, but still wrong.
The amount of pleasure you get when I get dates wrong. You're like my, I bet said sociology, my social studies teacher. Like, hey, when was the day that Lincoln sat on a thumbtack? 1874, I don't even, was he alive in 18? I don't know. All right, I'm going to run inside of the Island Trading Company and get that shirt and that cup. Maybe 2 shirts. but anyways, today was fun. It was a good time. Just getting to hang out. We don't get to do it very often, so today was a lot of fun checking out all the new stuff. But thanks for hanging out. If you want to check out this video right up here, YouTube apparently thinks that you'll like it, so you should listen to YouTube. YouTube is the overlord. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.